What is going on, everybody? My name is Matthew, and today I'm sharing the massive opportunity that I see in the stock market right now. And no, this is not your typical just buy the dip kind of stock market video. I'm going to try and share a message that's a bit deeper than that and hopefully really valuable to all my fellow long-term investors out there. So let's do it. Interesting story. About 1 to 2 weeks ago, I asked my Discord, what is your biggest pain point right now? In all aspects of investing, what's your biggest pain point? Because I'm always trying to figure out how I can add more value to that group and that community. And a lot of them said FOMO. They said buying into FOMO is really hard not to do. Resisting FOMO is really hard to do. And now I would argue we're almost in an anti-FOMO market. Like there is a lack of FOMO because things are no longer skyrocketing up into the right at a rapid pace, right? Every day it's not like, oh, if I don't do my research on the stock and finish by today, tomorrow it could jump 10%. Like you don't really feel that pressure right now. And if we trade sideways for the next 2 to 3 months, or if we downtrend for the next 2 to 3 months, I think that would be a really amazing opportunity. And let me explain why before you click off and just assume this is another one of those, buy the red days kind of videos. Because I think it's a little bit deeper. And I want to explain my thinking here. The basics is, eventually, these growth stocks that a lot of us are invested in will return into favor. At the end of the day, the economy is driven by technology, and a lot of these growth stocks are tech stocks. Granted, a lot of them trade at very high valuations, but I believe there will be a day when they are back in favor. I can't tell you when that'll be. I can't tell you at what point or from what point they will start to rise again. I can tell you they will come back. And when they do, there's going to be two camps. There's going to be the FOMO camp, of people who maybe thought stocks are uncool now because they don't make money every day. There's going to be a FOMO crowd. When things start going up again, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, things are back. And now I don't know what to buy, what's at a good value, what high conviction stocks I have. And there's going to be a camp that has done a lot of research. There's going to be a camp that has been doing these past several months, doing a lot of research and building convictions, building positions, and building a plan. And they're going to feel a lot less FOMO. They're going to capture a lot more upside, and they're going to find a lot more deals before everyone else. Let me tell you that. So right now, I think it is a great time to research thousands of amazing companies. I think it is a great time to try and explore different styles, right? Right now, growth is not in favor. And I think this is a great example of why it's important to be a well-rounded investor. A few months ago, I picked Bed Bath & Beyond as one of my stocks. We were fortunate enough to get out with over 100% gain within a couple of weeks. And a lot of that is due to the Wall Street bets crowd, but we got in about 18, and I think I had a price target of 36 from Wall Street after the whole Wall Street bets saga. From actual Wall Street, gave a price target of $36, which is still a 2x, right? And the reason I did that, it's a weird pick for someone who's known as a growth investor, but I wanted to be able to have a tool belt, build my tool belt of investing styles, because I knew I told my patrons in a video, I know Bed Bath & Beyond is a weird pick, but there's going to be a day when growth is not in favor, and I want to be prepared for that day. I want to be able to find deals in that sort of environment. Now, you can still find deals in growth because a lot of them, they're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You're throwing a lot of really high quality names out with other high flyers or maybe not so quality names. So you can find deals there too. So the point is, if we trade sideways, please do not get dejected. I see all these Discord servers quieter. I see YouTube views in general quieter. I see forums, Yahoo Finance. It's all quieter. And I really hope that retail investors don't get discouraged, but rather get really excited by this opportunity where you can research without that pressure of knowing, oh my gosh, tomorrow everything's going to go up like crazy and I'm going to miss the boat. Now, like last year, there was a lot of people like, oh my gosh, I can't fill out my position because it just kept going up after I bought it. And then now I can't fill that position. It's so frustrating. Now you can build that position. And now you can build some insane conviction. And so I think another thing is keep a journal. Maybe that's another video for another topic, but definitely write down your thoughts, what the market's doing at the time, what are your emotions, what mistakes you've made in different investments. Right now, I think maybe you can learn from which investments are down big, which investments are up, holding up well. Why are these holding up well and why are these down big, right? And that's how you learn as an investor and how you become better as an investor. Maybe you're right, oh, I was feeling a lot of FOMO before all this happened. what was the market doing? If the market does that again, you start feeling the same emotions. Now you know, right? So that's the power of the journal. And I think it helps you learn 2 to 3 times faster than if you didn't keep a journal. So yeah, I think, there will be those two camps and you'll see it. There's going to be the FOMO crowd and there's going to be the crowd that did their research, did it when it was unpopular, learned about stocks. This is a time where you can just learn and not feel like you're missing out on gains. This is a time to double down on your skill set and invest in yourself here, as cheesy as it sounds. So that is the opportunity that I see. A period of time in the market where you're not rushed in your research, where you can take your time and learn about stocks, right? I feel like maybe a lot of research in the past year has been seeing something on YouTube, watching a few videos, and that's enough research, right? But I'm sure a lot of us are itching to learn how to do more research. And we actually have some really cool stuff planned for the investor community, which is my private Discord group. There's some really cool stuff planned there that we're going to be rolling out soon, but I don't want to plug that here in this video. I rarely do plug that, but there will be an announcement soon. But this is a time to do that learning if you've been itching to do it, where you don't feel like you're missing out on something by spending your time learning instead of researching stocks, right? Do both here. You have plenty of time. So that's just my message, I guess, of motivation, and I hope it helps and makes sense, and I appreciate all of you. If you're watching at this point in the video, you are the real MVP. Don't forget your peace, and thank yous.